Video ideas. How do you come up with them? In this video, we're gonna be covering some resources and systems that myself and my media team use to develop hundreds of video ideas every single month. Let's get into it. So I'm assuming that you have found your niche. You watched my prior video when I talked about which social media platforms to use, and you are now committed to 1 to 2 social media platforms to start posting content on. So now I want to share with you some resources that my team and I use to develop hundreds of video ideas every single month, not only for my content, but also for my clients' content. All right, guys, so just wanted to take you through a brief tutorial on some of the resources I use to come up with video ideas, not only for my personal brand, but also for the clients that I work with. So these are kind of tried and true methods. My philosophy is like, hey, I want to be able to have numerous ideas at any given time. I understand that, or we understand that social media is constantly changing. And so we want to be able to just have a huge, massive list of ideas just so that we can always go to. And whenever, we have a scheduled shoot or a spur of the moment comes up and we want to just pump out content, we just have like that creative rush. We can just head to the list right away and just start shooting them. So just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea about, what we do here for some of our clients here is that we organize it in this fashion, okay? Depending on what platforms you're on, in this case, one of our clients are heavily involved in YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So those 4 platforms, right? And so we have tabs here. We like to just keep it simple. This is like a Google Excel spreadsheet. I know there's other fancy platforms you can use out there like Notion and Monday and things like that, but we're a little bit of old school as far as just getting the ideas down on paper, okay? And so we have like a tab here that's just basically YouTube ideas. Boom, whatever comes up, we're gonna write it down. This is kind of a mixture of like looking at similar channels on YouTube, and then from there, we have our process of coming up with these ideas, which I'll go into. Comment down below, by the way, if you want like this template that I've created for myself and my clients, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send it over to you for free, no problem. When we work with clients, our philosophy is that we want to split the content into 4 categories, okay? So the first one is going to be niche related content. So whatever industry or niche that you're in, we want to focus all of the content on that. And usually this is going to be the longest out of all the lists that I'll be sharing with you guys. So our client here is involved in real estate and real estate investing. So everything's going to revolve around that. Okay. So this is just kind of a working list here. It's definitely going to be longer as our team works on compiling the ideas. But, as you can see here, Airbnb upgrades. What are some great Airbnb upgrades that you do for your rental properties are going to help you save money and help protect the property and things like that. Wholesale contract walkthroughs. Boom. So in addition to niche related content, so it's anything related to your business. So even think about like win. Testimonial videos are really, really good. You definitely want to add this to the list as well. So if you've been in business for quite some time and you're just jumping onto the social media marketing train right now, testimonials are huge. Happy clients, show them stories, interview them. Our next one is going to be commonly asked questions. So what are these questions? What are the questions that people are constantly asking you? This person's involved in real estate. So the common question that people ask all the time is, when are mortgage rates going to go back down, especially now? So that's like the most common one. It's not on this list because we've done the topic quite a few times. So we feel like they've been doing it a lot, so that's why it's not on this list here, but that's just an example. And then next is going to be hobbies and interests. So people want to relate to you. People want to get to know you better. In this case, not just real estate and real estate investing. They want to know what makes you tick. What are your interests? What are you passionate about besides the niche that you're involved in? Our client loves to play tennis. They're playing tennis all the time, almost every single day during the summer. So what do you love about tennis? What are some things that tennis, does it give you freedom? Does it, things like that. Lastly, it's just going to be this is more like trending Q&A, and I like to split this up into 3 categories: health, wealth, and relationships. A lot of the clients that we work with are married. So it's like the biggest question is, how do you balance everything? How do you balance marriage and entrepreneurship? How do you balance raising your children and raising your business, essentially, right? Health, big one is now is like the morning routines, right? Everybody has their own morning routine to get ready in the day. So it's like, what do you do specifically to get ready? And then wealth, some of the clients we work with are self-made millionaires. So it's like, it's always interesting to hear about their journey of how they achieve that, especially because a lot of them are dealt with in real estate. So learning those stories, and then also like strategies to build that income quickly is always great content. So with that said, now we want to get into what resources do we use specifically to build these lists. If you know them already, you can fast forward through the video or just take it as a reminder. So the first one's going to be Google Trends, guys. So this one is huge because, as I mentioned in my prior video, Google is the #1 search engine on earth. It owns YouTube. Let's be real, guys. If we have a question, if we're looking something, or we open up our phone or laptop, we're gonna type into Google. I mean, come on, 99% of the world's gonna do that. In this case, we want to focus on keywords. All right, we'll go like a camera equipment. Okay, so like usually type in your keyword and it will base off the results of people searching on Google, right? Oh, wow. So March 6th, look how high this is. Camera equipment. So what it is, it kind of gives you a graph here of the search volume that you see over, I believe it's going to be over like a few days time, but you can also change it from like past 12 months. So if you're doing like a seasonal video, you can check how the volume is on that. Also as little as the past hour or past 4 hours. So it really depends on how you want to break that down. Also shows you by the region. So depending on where you live, that could be some helpful information. Related topics. So really it kind of just shows you some topics that are related to that you could possibly use as a video topic. So for example, desk. So maybe I want to do something about the desk. And look, this is super strong on the graph here, super strong growth, super strong search engines. I mean, think about it, how much remote work is going on right now. People want desks, people want to be able to have, I have a sit stand desk right now that I got on Amazon. So this could be perfect, like comparing desks, comparing the best desks to use, either to shoot content, depending on which niche you're in, or maybe it's something business related. You can see here, there's more related topics to that. We have the subregions again, and then the related queries. So these are basically like what people type into Google. Okay, so for example here, plus 3,000. So this is a huge opportunity here. Where to buy computer desks. So where can you buy it? You can do a topic on that. My personal desk, so like reviewing a desk that you're currently using. That is Google Trends. So the next resource we use quite a bit is Answer the Public. What I love about Answer the Public is that not only is it focused on Google, but it is focused on a wide array of other search engines. So as you can see here, Bing, that's just, it's starting to be up and coming now. YouTube, obviously, and then Amazon. And so basically it's kind of the same thing here. You want to type in keywords. So let's do something different this time. So we did camera equipment last time. So let's just go, bakery cookie, bakery shop. Boom. So it's pretty cool here because it kind of gives you different tables and suggestions as far as like, how can I structure the title or, the specific content for the video. Okay, so as you can see here, this is kind of organized by prepositions. So these are the keywords here specifically that are being searched quite a bit. So cookie baking supply store near me. So that's the near me is always going to be huge as far as titles go. Oh, and it's also in alphabetical lists as well. So cookie bakery shop, cookie monster bake shop. So what is that? That can be something that's pretty interesting. And then, if you sign up for it, it'll give you like the search volume and the specific numbers for everything, which is very helpful. Another one that's very similar to Answer the Public is Answer Socrates. So I'm still pretty new to this, to be honest with you. I've only used it a couple times, but based on the couple times that I've used it, it's given a pretty good result. So this time around, let's just do real estate investing. Let's do our niche, baby. Okay, so this is what I love, right? So It's organized. Look how organized and clean this is. So you can literally go in here and be like, dude, okay, here we go. I'm gonna make 3, 6, 8 videos out of this thing. I'm gonna copy and paste 5 of these into my document here. So whatever interests you, whatever fits your thing. So can real estate investing be a full-time job? There you go. That's huge right there. That's a huge opinionated topic that yourself or clients can use. So another one would be real estate investing top books. You know, that's kind of trending right now. A lot of the influencers are out there sharing a lot of their knowledge, a lot of the books that they're reading to get the success that they have. And another one is kind of like, is real estate investing a good idea? I mean, you have a lot of the scammers are out there. You know, you have a lot of people that just are not ethical when it comes to real estate. You know, you hear the horror stories that are out there, so that'd be a strong topic as well. The ones that I've introduced to you guys so far, I would say Answer Socrates is incredible, because just look how organized it is, and it's just pleasing to the eye, and it's just very easy to navigate. Also wanted to share with you guys like portion as well, especially if you're doing short form content. This helps tremendously in coming up with ideas, especially if you want to just create momentum right away and just not like rebuild the wheel sort of deal. So I was introduced to this method by her name's Ava, a personal brand launch. Follow her on Instagram. She has really, really helpful information. And so what she said to do was to look up like your 5 to 10 main keywords for your niche, right? So we're gonna stay with real estate here, and we're just gonna pick one of the 5 and just be like real estate investors, real estate knowledge, actually. Estate knowledge, boom. So what she said is type in, you're gonna go to the search, you're gonna type in your keyword, you're gonna go to search here. And so I'm on my computer right now. And so what will happen is that you will come up with a bunch of videos and posts. So I would ignore the pictures, obviously. I would just focus on the reels in general. So here's a Pace Morby one, 2,400 views. Yeah, so you're basically just gonna be going through here back and forth. If you found any value out of this video so far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna be posting videos every single week to give you all the knowledge you need when it comes to social media content. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be aware of all the new content that's posted. Now back to the video. Yeah, that was kind of hard to follow with the computer, so I'm gonna share with you guys the way I do it on the phone, okay? So essentially what I'm doing here is that I'm gonna type in, you're gonna go to the search, you're gonna go real estate knowledge. And then you're gonna have some ideas here, right? And then what you wanna do is go specifically to reels. And then you wanna go ahead and go through the ones that stand out to you. So obviously, you know, if you're looking to go viral and gain a little bit of momentum, you want to choose the ones that are at least, you know, 500,000 or above. So in this case,
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
Me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Okay, then that might not be the best example. Okay, so we have one here.
Kids. You can pay your kids in your business up to $12,950 per year, and it's completely tax-free.
Okay, so what you can do here is basically look at this, be like, oh, okay, I might be able to react to that video. So what you want to do is go boom, save.
Your kids get $12,950 tax-free. Next year it's going up to almost $14,000.
So with that said, you know, as I look up those topics, I would just copy and paste them here into the list, build up this list, and then I would just keep track as I shoot them. For me, I like to do at least the hook for the topic, just to kind of give me like, okay, this is the runway that I have. This is the runway that myself and my clients have, that we can start building the script and then start, you know, having the confidence to shoot this topic, and we know exactly how we're going to start the video, right? You know, with that said, I also wanted to share with you other things that you can add to the list. So I talked about wins earlier. And then the other one is just educational content, guys. So especially when you're starting out, you want to rely heavily on the niche related content. Yeah, it's great to do trending stuff like audios and things like that. But, you know, you got to look at social media as a long-term game, right? You want to look at it as a way to create rapport with people. One, you want to be able to stay consistent So you just want to rely heavily on that. And at the end of the day, especially if you're running a business, you want to be able to get leads, right? Really important to have a steady stream of content that's going to help people. Okay, you want to be able to have a steady stream of topics that's going to educate, entertain, and inspire people so you can stay at the top of mind. So they may not be ready to buy now, but when they're ready, they'll remember you. Educational content. So like I talked about earlier, testimonials, huge. Other wins that you have, things that you learn, things that you've accomplished in your career and business. Those are huge. Those are key. That's going to further solidify your authority. That's going to further really strengthen your reputation with people as they get to know you. Ryan Pineda said it best. He said that you, on average, have to spend at least 7 to 8 days with somebody to really establish some type of rapport. So it can be like, it's not like 7 consecutive days, but it's more like 7. What's that word I'm looking for? It's like 7 to 8 meetups, like meetings, like one-on-one sort of deal, like 7 or 8 of those, right? Spending time. So we do the calculation on that. So 7 to 8 days equals, so 24 hours in a day. So we'll just say 7 days. So 7 times 24, so 168. So 168 hours. So how much short form content is that? So on average, we'll just say a minute. It's a ton of videos, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, you starting out, I would suggest rely heavily on the niche related content. And then as you build that content creation muscle, as you build your machine, sprinkle in, the hobbies and interests, the things that are going to be more relatable, because at the very end of the day, people want to see a multi-dimensional you. Right? They just don't want to see totally you about real estate investing, right? Real estate investing, boom, boom, sales. No, they want to see more than that. So let's say that we have 10 videos total, right? So I would suggest 8 or 9 videos be niche related, 1 to 2 videos be something that's not niche related, something that's, something that's interesting and unique about yourself, hobby or interests, a trending opinion, reaction video, things like that. At the very end of the day, I think that'd be a really good cadence for you to start out with. So I hope you found that presentation helpful, and now there is zero excuse to come up with any video ideas. So make sure you hit that notification bell, because in next week's video, we're gonna be talking all about scripting. So we're gonna be taking all of the ideas that we put on the spreadsheet and fleshing them out into script form. So until then, stay blessed. We'll talk soon.